Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Franklin and Douglas, where we talk about current events and bad advice is handed out like free samples at Costco. I'm Franklin, and with me, as always, is my buddy Douglas, Double D. How's it going?
Buddy, it's going great. Trying to match your energy there.
My energy is running on E right now.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear. Do you need a little pick me up, a little Douglas energy, a little jazz hands?
I need a nap is what I need.
Oh, I heard that. Oh my
So, how
goodness.
was your week?
Well, my week was boring, but I wanted to bring up because during this past week, our good friend and godmother Dolly Parton gave us all quite a scare this week.
Dolly. Yeah, that was a little sketchy there, right?
Her For those that don't know, like her sister put out like a post or a message that please have prayers for Dolly. She's not feeling good, blah blah blah. And of course, the whole internet, including myself, is like, not Dolly, not yet. The other
Yeah.
person in office right now needs to go before her. Like,
Okay, we got 2 more months to this year for the big person, whoever leaves.
but then Dolly came right out and she's like, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
I think her and her sister were having a little girls fight because she was like, I don't know what she talking about.
She's like, I'm good. I'm working. She like
I'm,
her message like from her making a commercial, whatever. She's like, I'm
yeah.
working. I'm good. It's like, okay, are you sure?
Yes, yes. We can't lose Dolly, please, no.
No, it was already devastating when we lost Betty White. Like, I can't
Mm.
lose Dolly too.
So ridiculous.
But speaking of, how was your week?
Oh, it's just, like I say, I'm running on E. It's been a long work week, but you know what? It is what it is. Thankful for work, thankful for a roof over my head. But I am exhausted, exhausted. The holidays are upon us. Can you hear Mariah in the background?
Ugh,
She's coming.
the big
Yes.
ice block is slowly melting.
It's slowly melting. Yes. Don't be
Well,
like that.
you need to go to your little spa, get yourself that butt sugar scrub. That you'll feel right as rain right afterwards.
I definitely will. Well, with that, what do you have for us today?
Well, let me know if this invokes any memories. Um, Butterfly in the
Wow.
sky. I can fly twice as
Um,
high.
I mean, it invokes a nightmare memory. I don't, whatever that was. No, it does
Well,
not.
for many of us, reading Rainbow wasn't just a show, it was a doorway to stories, imagination, and a love of reading that stuck with us for life. Well, some of us.
Some of us, yeah.
And now a whole new generation of kids is going to get to experience the same spark, but with a new host. So,
Mm,
in today's episode, we're going to explore the history of Reading Rainbow and what made it so special, what led to its original end, and what we can expect from this exciting revival, including a look at the new host stepping into some very big LeVar Burton shoes.
yes, yes, indeed.
So let's go
Okay.
way back before you and I were born. We're going to go back to 1983. Uh,
Oh, yeah. That was a long time ago.
right.
Don't remember those days.
Ronald Reagan was president. I mean,
Ooh.
Ronald Reagan, the
Mm.
Kipper. Uh, the Return of the Jedi was in theaters. I did not realize that Return Jedi was 1983. That's crazy. Uh,
Mm.
and a new children's show quietly debuted on PBS called Reading Rainbow, hosted by
Yes.
actor LeVar Burton, who at the time was already known for his groundbreaking role as Kunta Kinte in Roots. So
How many times did you say that to make sure you got it right?
listen, whores to overs. Like I don't need our fan base to come at me for mispronouncing that. So the show had a simple but powerful mission to inspire a love of reading in children. So every episode, if you'll remember, centered around a single theme like family, space, or heroes. Burton would introduce the topic, visit real world locations related to that topic, and then feature a children's book tied to that theme. So and then afterwards, or I forgot like what part of the show, but then they would have kids giving book recommendations in the show, and they just kind of look at the camera all cute, and they had like this catchphrase that was, "You don't have to take my word for it." I still use that today when people are just like, how you do, how am I going to say this without getting in trouble?
Oh,
what's
how
what's
you doing?
what's your nightlife like? Don't take my word
Oh,
for it.
jeez Louise.
Let me get out my Yelp reviews for you.
Oh my God. Bleh.
So the that catchphrase became legendary, and so did the show. So over its 26-year run, Reading Rainbow won 26 Emmy Awards, including 10 for Outstanding Children's Series. It
So
wasn't,
26 years and 26 Emmys?
yeah.
Wow.
Listen, I mean, they knew what they're doing. And the thing is like that show was not flashy. It didn't have animations or like, now like everything's are just like bright colors, animations, like quick cuts back and forth, like these YouTube videos
Hmm.
and that. Like it was none of that. It was just kind of like a calm, chill show. And it resonated with kids and it did so well.
Okay. Nice.
So LeVar Burton's warmth made kids feel safe to explore stories and to believe reading was something magical. So, but like many beloved shows, Reading Rainbow actually, eventually came to an end in
Right.
2006, which again, I didn't realize it was on for that long. PBS announced that the series would stop airing. It wasn't because it wasn't loved, far from it, but because funding priorities had shifted.
Mm.
Educational programming was moving toward teaching how to read, focusing on phonics and literacy or fundamentals, rather than inspiring the love of reading itself.
Okay.
So they tried to keep the spirit alive. Burton launched Reading Rainbow Live, and then also
Hmm.
a Reading Rainbow app that became the most downloaded educational app on the iPad. But even after the show ended, Burton never stopped championing literacy. He hosted podcasts, spoke at schools, led book clubs, and kept the flame alive for Reading Rainbow fans around the world. So before I move on, do you have any stories or do you remember like Reading Rainbow impacting you at all as a kid?
When you were talking about it, I'm like, I don't recall. I mean, I remember it,
Yeah.
but okay, now is that the same one with the shooting star, The More You Know? Or is that something totally different?
I meant to look that up. I don't remember.
Okay. I don't know. I'm
I had
just
that
like,
same
yeah,
thought.
yeah. But no, I mean, I do remember the show. Clearly, we didn't watch it enough
Right.
because whores to over. But no, I do remember the show and as a kid, but I like I say, I didn't watch it as much as I think that I should have. So but um no, that's good. I didn't know it was on for 26 years either. That's amazing.
Yeah.
But now you're saying there's a new host?
Yeah. So for many of us, there's still this gap that this show left. So in 2025, the rainbow is shining again. And again, that's my motto for 2025. The rainbow is shining again, girl.
You need to dim that rainbow.
So 2025, they released 4 new episodes on October 4th with a new host, librarian Michael Threets. So
Who?
Michael
What?
Threets, girl, aren't you on the TikToks?
No.
Oh,
I
that's
don't
right.
know what the
It's
kids are doing today.
it's changing hands. TikTok's not safe anymore.
Oh, it's under American control.
Mm-hmm. Now
Mm,
instead of the Chinese spying on us, we have the Americans spying on us.
always.
Off topic. So a little
Reel
bit.
it in.
So a little information on Michael Threets, and this is pulled from his Wikipedia page. So Threets was born and raised in Fairfield, California.
Oh.
Yeah, our neighbors. His father is African American, while his mother's Mexican. He was
Oh, say less. I'll watch it. My people.
right. He was. Are you half Mexican? I never knew that about you.
Well, Cuban.
Oh yeah. So he was very shy and experienced anxiety and depression, like girl, same. He was homeschooled during elementary school and spent a lot of time at the local library, considering it his home away from home. So he received his bachelor's degree in communications from the University of Phoenix and later attended San Jose State University for his master's degree in library and information science. The library where he worked was Fairfield Civic Center Library, which is in Solano County, in case people needed to know that. Uh, which is the same library that he went to as a kid. So in 2013, he began working there at the age of 23, shelving books, and worked his way to becoming supervising librarian of his branch in January of 2023. So Michael's been known on social media with over 900,000 followers on Instagram and over 19 million likes on TikTok for his library content. So through a post,
Really?
yeah, I mean, he was pretty big there for a while. Well, still, as I shouldn't say for a while, but so through a post on Instagram, Threets stated that he is a librarian because LeVar Burton and Reading Rainbow so powerfully made us believe we belong in books, we belong everywhere. So the what can we expect from the new Reading Rainbow? So it is set to return with a blend of classic storytelling and modern technology, designed for new generation of readers who are growing up with tablets, streaming, and social media. So every episode of the show will be available through PBS's website or through their PBS Kids video app.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So although PBS and many public broadcasters have recently experienced funding cuts, PBS is still working to make sure it continues to educate the community, which is, the accessibility is important now more than ever. So,
Right. Well, that's great. I mean, like I say, maybe I'll have to go back and watch the old episodes
yeah.
and get caught up. But no, okay, that's really good. I've never, I was always wondering, how do you become a librarian?
Yeah.
So that's a lot, just a lot of reading.
Yeah, I know the Dewey Decimal System.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that's great. Hopefully the kids today growing up will have, the opportunity to log on to that and look at it. So everybody's so stuck in their phones and iPads and everything, technology.
Yeah.
Pick up a book. Although I just listen to it, but pick up a book.
And with like book banning going on and all that kind of thing, like, and kids so engrossed in tablets, like I would love to see some kind of return to reading.
Right.
Because again, like I had mentioned earlier, like now everything is made to like really catch kids' attentions with flashy cuts and all this stuff, and like wacky, crazy, like inflatable guy kind of things. So I think it would also help our future generations to
Right.
invest a little bit more in reading. So I don't know. That's me personally. I don't have any kids. I can't. I guess I can't complain, but.
Oh, that's great. Well, now when does that come out? Or when does it start recording
So
again?
they already released 4 episodes on October 4th. So
Oh, okay. That was just this recently. Okay.
yeah. So by all means, check it out. Let us know what you thought of it. Franklin is excited to, get back into reading, and, maybe
I need to.
maybe Franklin will be our new Reading Rainbow host one day.
Oh,
Butterfly in the sky.
again, don't know that.
I will choke you out.
Oh, Friday night in the Castro.
But that's all I had.
Okay, great. Well, what advice do we have today for the kids who are starting to read?
Well, as always, we want to remind our audience that we are not trained professionals in reading or advice, and, and our advice should not be taken seriously. But what qualifications do we have, Franklin?
Well, we survived the Castros 2 for one night without getting kidnapped by that man in the van who said, "Come on into the Reading Rainbow." So we are qualified to lead you through life's challenges. Hit me with it.
I mean, that wasn't the only rainbow he wanted us to ride, but
Oh,
so
that's another story.
today we're going to be pulling our questions from Reddit's "Am I overreacting?" and "Am I the asshole?" categories.
Okay. Yes and yes.
I mean, I won't argue with you overacting there. You got me on that one. If you have a question that you would like for us to answer, by all means, slide into our DMs, send us a carrier pigeon, whatever. Maybe your question will be on the next episode.
Okay.
So the first one I have here is, am I overreacting? My husband keeps sending money to a female coworker after I've repeatedly asked him to stop. So before I begin, this man has a history of infidelity in the workplace. Okay, case closed.
Case closed.
Like, girl,
he's paying for it.
Right? Why even bother? So they go to say, less than 24 hours after I had his baby, he sent the woman $25 on Zelle saying, lunch on me. She texts him, I love you, fuck you. I brought lunch today because I knew you wouldn't be here. He said, what do you mean? It's what we do. Like, they had a standing lunch date every Friday, which he denies.
Standing lunch date. Okay.
Laying down lunch date, more like it.
Wow.
I understandably had an issue with this, being 24 hours postpartum, feeling like he prioritized this woman over caring for me, his brand new baby, and our other 2 children. Three kids.
Yeah.
He told me he just wouldn't talk to her anymore. She works in a separate part of the building, so this shouldn't be hard to avoid her. That's not even the real problem. I've seen multiple Zelle transactions with large sums being sent to the same woman. He says he and this person, let's call her Terry, only exchanged money. Terry. So she gives him cash and yeah. She gives him cash and he'll Zelle her an equal amount, or she Zells him and he gives her cash because sometimes she just needs cash or would prefer to have money in her account instead. Like you said, stripper name.
That's how
on the cash.
That's how it starts. Okay. Little $25 increments ends up to be $2,500. Wow.
When I asked why he's acting like her personal bank, he claimed he helped plenty of other people in this way, but his bank statements say otherwise. Yes, I looked, we're married. When I originally brought it up, he transferred her $600.
What?
I never saw the cash she supposedly gave him in exchange. I was upset because our past and felt like something else was going on. He again said everything would stop and he wouldn't talk to her or send her money again. Well, guess what? Another $100.
Wow.
I know. This time being sent from Terry to my husband. Why? He claims he gave
Payback.
her. Yep. She needed change for the stripper money. He claims he gave her $100 bills she zelled him after telling me he wouldn't do that anymore. So, am I overreacting or is something else going on here? If there were any other transactions from other coworkers he's claimed to have helped, I wouldn't think anything of it. But the fact that he lied about that and then continued doing something he told me he wouldn't doesn't sit right with me. So, are they overreacting?
Definitely not. Something's really funky going on there. I mean, why are you sending somebody money every day?
Right.
Yeah, she's doing hand jobs for him in the parking lot.
Wow, a $600 hand job? Damn.
There you go.
I don't, that's a lot of money. First of all, he said that he sold her $600 because she gave him $600 in cash. Like, what does he need 600 in this day and age? What do you need $600 in cash for?
I know. Do people even use cash anymore?
Right. And the wife hasn't seen that money.
Local liquor store.
That's true. The liquor store by me only takes cash, so I guess I can see that.
Right. There's always, and then you have cash from like when you're tipping, have to get your car washed or valet. Should always have some cash on you.
$600 though?
Maybe he's a heavy tipper.
He's a big tipper, all right.
Whoa. Yeah, she needs to be concerned. Something funky's going on. Maybe she packs up her 3 kids and goes down to the office and just kind of confronts that lady while the baby's sucking on her titty with the milk.
Like, hey, I need an extra $600 for my titty milk. Can you
exactly.
Zell me?
Can you start zelling me then?
Yeah.
Yeah, something's not right there. Get it
Yeah.
together, lady. Leave that man.
All right. So the next one I have is, am I the asshole for not wanting our friend to ever come back to our house after he ate literally everything we owned? So my husband and I live abroad. Earlier this year, a mutual acquaintance, let's call him Kay, reached out saying he'd been scammed with an apartment rental and had nowhere to stay. At
Hmm.
first, that's that
Where it
Craigslist apartment.
starts. That's how it starts. Yep.
At first, we only offered a weekend, but he was polite, helped around the house, and seemed grateful. So we ended up letting him stay for the full 20 days he asked for. Well, there's your
Mm,
mistake.
exactly.
During that time, some things rubbed us the wrong way. He never bought groceries, and multiple times he pretended he was going to pay but forgot his wallet, or claimed he could only use Apple Pay, which is not accepted at our local supermarket. He'd eat way more than his share. Once, once my husband and I shared half a pizza, and he ate the other pizza and a half without contributing. Still, we felt bad for him, so we let it go. We stayed friendly, and a few months later, we were planning a 17-day trip. Since he was struggling with rent, we offered him to stay at our place in exchange for taking care of our dog. I even
Oh
wrote
no.
a, I know, I even wrote a Google Doc with instructions for the house, dog care, gym access, etc. I told him he could eat anything that was going to expire: fruits, veggies, yogurts, etc. You can already see where this is going.
Right.
It was all expiring. So when we came back, everything was gone. And I mean everything. The entire fridge, freezer, pantry. He finished 2 jars of jam, a jar of peanut butter, a giant Costco bottle of olive oil,
Ew.
condiments, rice, snacks, cheese, even my husband's supplements, creatine,
What?
protein, collagen.
What?
He completely destroyed a ceramic pan. He consumed things that usually last us 6 months in just 2 weeks. I honestly suspect he might have taken stuff with him because it's insane how much was missing. I
So wait a minute. Was he
yeah.
still homeless, or was he just staying over there?
Yeah, it sounds like he did that first trip with them and then moved out, and then because he was struggling with rent or something, they let him come back for 2 weeks to house sit.
Gotcha. Okay.
Which I don't understand
Wow.
how that helps with rent, but whatever.
Oh,
So
maybe he got kicked out. I don't know.
yeah.
That definitely sounds crazy.
Right. I didn't confront him except to ask him to replace the pan, which he mocked me about. It's just a pan. Why are you making it a big deal? I
Ooh,
felt
ooh.
deeply disrespected. Now he keeps texting me, acting like nothing happened and wants to hang out.
Now I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I told my husband I don't want him in our home ever again. My husband says I'm being too harsh, and if he wants to stay friends, that's his choice. But I feel completely taken advantage of and disrespected. So,
Exactly.
am I the asshole for not wanting to see this guy ever again and refusing to let him come back to our house?
No, he's clearly using them. How
Right.
could you eat every a jar of olive oil? Well, I don't understand what
In
was he
two
doing?
weeks.
I think he had people over. He couldn't have ate all that stuff. That's ridiculous.
Mhm.
Jam and jelly and peanut butter and the supplements too?
Yeah.
Dang. It's like, oh my God, make me a protein shake. Wow.
Maybe he was having a Diddy
I don't think
party.
so. Yeah, they could have had people over. I don't know, but that's crazy. But did he take care of the dog
Yeah, that was even mentioned
correctly?
in there. Like, is the dog
Oh,
okay?
see, that was my concern because I was about to get really mad if I came back and the dog was starving. Did he
All
eat
the
the
dog
dog's
food's
food?
gone. Yeah.
Right. Oh, wow. No, yeah, he's a big jerk, and you're not the asshole lady, and your husband's a jerk for letting it go by as well.
Yeah. So I'm going to assume that he did not eat like a whole jug of olive oil in 2 weeks. Dude was probably like stocking his pantry at home with their stuff.
Oh, yeah. He probably did take all of their stuff and just, like, put it right back at his place.
Yeah. Oh, it was all expiring. So I helped you
Yeah,
out.
I helped you out. You don't wanna come back to funky food.
But yeah, the other thing too is like I could see where it's like if my friends are like struggling with whatever, they need some olive oil, what have you, like, yeah, sure, take it, I'll get another one kind of thing. But just to like be like, yeah, I'll sit, and then just ransack your house of all your food and
Okay.
condiments and
All
everything.
everything. Could you even imagine? That's crazy.
I
That's
mean, I
crazy.
did notice every time you'd come over my house that the rum was always gone, but you know,
Why is the rum always gone?
you had one boob pointier than the other.
Oh my gosh, she's so disgusting.
uh,
Oh, wow. Well, that's great. Yeah. No, I think she is not the asshole, and that guy is a jerk.
for sure. I mean, like I said, if you're a
Crazy,
friend in need,
crazy.
bring it up. You know, maybe there's something they can do to help. Don't just swipe your friend's condiments, you know.
Crazy.
And on that
Oh,
note,
wow.
that's all that I had for this week.
Okay, I think that's enough. Thank you so very much. Hey, you know what? Totally forgot.
Huh.
Shout out to the Las Vegas Aces, world
Oh,
champions. At least
yes.
one of my teams in Vegas is winning.
You know, you post all these reels about being sad about the Raiders. You need to start posting some stuff about the Aces.
I just did.
Oh, did you?
So,
Okay.
you know.
I'll have to
Uh-huh.
look. Listen, I'm handling 5 different social media platforms at this, or
Oh,
accounts at this
aren't you
moment. So
aren't you busy, busy?
yeah, if you need a social media manager, hit me up. I could
Oh,
use getting paid for this stuff.
there you go.
Well, thank
Well,
you again, everyone, for all the likes.
well,
Well, hello.
goodbye.
Thank you again for all the likes, the subscriptions, the shares. We greatly enjoy it. It helps us out, especially with YouTube. Like I said, YouTube's been a little bit of a bitch, but it's getting better.
Oh, I didn't say it, YouTube.
So yeah, anything else you want to take us out on today, Franklin?
No, guys, just stay strong. 2 more months left in this year. Positive thoughts.
True. Butterfly in the sky.
No, no, no.
That note, bye.
Goodbye.